And we are about to play the Packers tomorrow night,
Yo, yo.
Saturday. Saturday, we got a great divisional round lineup for you
Mm-hmm.
guys this week. So of course we got Niners and Packers. We've been talking about that. We talked about that a lot on Sunday on this podcast. Go ahead and check it out on YouTube. You can find it right now. Go back and look at our last episode. We also got big game Cincinnati and Tennessee. That's going to be tomorrow as well. Then we got the batch of Sunday games: L.A. Rams, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Chiefs and Buffalo.
The
So
Bills.
that's gonna
King Henry is
be
back tomorrow too. He's playing. He's back. He's been activated from the IR injury list, so he's back tomorrow. That's going to be the first game tomorrow. Game played Saturday, so I'm ready for that one.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and break down that one. We'll get to the nine. We'll save the best for last. We'll get to the Niners last. We already covered most of it. We got a couple updates to get to as far as some things going down. Good news if you're Niners fans on all that on all those accounts. So let's break down this game, Tennessee and the Bengals. First of all, we just want to do this special real quick anyway, just because we were amped up. We've been in group chat talking about the fucking great slate of games we got tomorrow and Sunday as well. This is probably one of the best like Final Four games. Divisional round I remember because these are some legit games, and they're gonna be. I think you're
Yeah,
gonna see
straight
some high
action.
scoring. Yeah, I think you're gonna see some high scoring games, possibly. I think it's gonna be a little closer than last week. You had some blowouts because the Niners were the only wild card team to make it. The rest of the wild card teams lost, so they were kind of
Mm-hmm.
outmatched.
All the road teams
Kind of,
lost.
kind of like why did you even have those seven seeds playing? You know what I mean? They added them in and they got blown out. Both of the seven seeds got blown out in their games. So NFL is just trying to make some money. We understand that, but it looks like we're back on.
Extra cash, yeah.
Yeah, we're back
Which
on
was
pace.
which they,
Go ahead. No, I was just saying we're
yeah. Go
back on
ahead.
pace this week to have some better matchups.
Yeah, they said also CBS reported that they had over 40 points, 40 point something million viewers, and then when the last couple of minutes of the Niner Cowboy game, they had about 50 point something million viewers. So it's one of the most viewed games. That's the reason you add an extra, an extra game there, extra team to sell tickets, jerseys, merchandise, all that. NFL's doing. I mean, uh, they know what they're doing. And I didn't even trip that Monday was a holiday, MLK, Martin Luther King Day. So why not? Why not throw an extra game on that Monday night for a playoff? Which at first I thought it was like playoff game on a Monday night, but not came out good. I was watching it. I'm pretty sure everybody was tuning in, watching watching it and trying to see who's gonna play who. So I mean that was pretty dope, adding that extra game.
Yeah, no doubt. It was good to see, but it was just those games ended up being so bad. The Rams just got demolished. I mean, the Rams just
Arizona,
beat the
yeah.
shit out of Arizona. Arizona looked like it didn't belong in the playoffs without DeAndre Hopkins. They're a different team,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. I thought for sure he was gonna play, but I guess he didn't play. Also, there's a stat out there for the coach of what's his name what's his name for the Arizona
Oh,
since
Kingsbury, Cliff Kingsbury.
yeah, yeah. So he was a coach at Texas Tech from this year all the way back to like I believe 7 years ago. He has a losing streak. He's losing 7 out of 9 games, 5 out of 9, all that. So he's been having the bad luck how to finish these seasons. There was a stat I seen earlier. Doesn't know how to close out these games, and I don't know what happens. I don't know what's going to happen with Arizona. Uh, I don't know if J.J. Watt's going to come back. DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones didn't look too solid. He got smacked. He got whacked. He dropped that catch. But yeah,
Are you talking about AJ Green?
I mean, my bad. AJ Green. Yeah, my bad. AJ
They're
Green.
both
Uh,
old, big wide
yeah.
receivers.
So I don't know if they're coming back. And also what that one dude from Arizona, Buda Baker. He got fucked up. He got laid out
Yeah, he got
by
laid out.
Akers. Yeah. So
I think I called this. I said that Kyler, even though he was having a good season, they're kind of like once he starts getting hit, and teams kind of adjust to him. He came out like I think the first 5 or 6 weeks they were talking about MVP, but I think I said on the show earlier in the year that I think they were going to fall off a little bit
yeah.
because teams are going to start hitting him hard, and he's not really built. His body ain't built for that, and he looked scared against the Rams. He had that one pick six where he
And that
just
was the
threw it.
most. Yeah,
Like that was the ugliest pick six one of the worst I've ever seen.
yeah, that's
He
like
did underhand, like soft sidearm tossed it like a
yeah.
softball pitch.
In the end zone, you know what I'm saying? Might as well take that safety or something. He just tossed it up in the air. There was a player from the Rams caught it. But yeah, it looks like he needs weapons. He can't do it all on his own. And there was a comparison of him and of Russell Wilson in Seattle, but he needs weapons. He can't do shit on his own. He can't able to extend plays. He makes stupid mistakes. He turns over the ball a lot. So we're gonna see what happens in Arizona. There might be I think there might be some change in that team. So, but
I mean, it's good news for us because
Oh yeah.
it looks like they're struggling.
Oh yeah.
All right, but let's get to this game between the Bengals and Titans. Like you said, it's going to be the first game tomorrow, 10:30 our time. East Coasters will be 1:30. CBS. So is that going to be Romo? I hope it's not Romo. I'm sick of that dude. He called a horrible game for us. Fucking guy's a joke. Okay, so what are you taking? Who you like? What's the spread? First of all, do we got a spread on this one? That's important for the bettors.
Yeah, so we got Tennessee Titans -3.5. The over under is 47.5. Like we mentioned, King Henry is back. He hasn't played over how many 2 months, 3 months, or something like that. So
I think he'll be ready regardless.
He'll probably be ready, but it might take some time. So I think this is going to be a low scoring game. Defensively, I don't see it being a high scoring game, but I'll take Cincy on this one. I think they could take. They've been hot. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon. They got a lot of weapons. I'll take the underdog on this one. I'm gonna take Cincy.
All right, for me, I'm gonna go with the Titans. I think that they have a nice balance. When Derrick Henry's there, they're a different fucking football team. They could run it down your throat, and then it opens up the play action pass deep to the big wide receivers, AJ Brown and Julio Jones this time, not AJ Green. It opens it up for those two guys to be a factor. I don't know if Julio's playing. He may not be. AJ Brown's been hurt a lot too, but I'm pretty sure they're playing. Henry's back, so Tannehill is a lot better quarterback because it's not all on his shoulders when he has Derrick Henry in the backfield. Defense is a little bit sketchy, so I think this is going to be a shootout. I'm going to go the opposite of you. I would say take the over on this one. We got an over-under currently of 47.5 is what I'm seeing on ESPN site at least. Minus Tennessee -3.5. Over-under. From a betting standpoint, I would not take the 3.5. I would take I would probably take the Packers. I mean, not the Packers. The Bengals.
Yeah, that's what I meant as well. Yeah. I should have been a little bit more clear. When I said I take Cincy, I do take that 3.5. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans do win, but they just don't cover though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Titans win. I don't think they cover. I would say a good bet would be Titans money line, and probably parlay the over on that. That would be what I would take. As for money line on this one, we got a -200 if you're betting on the Titans, which means you have to win. You'd have to put 200 down to win 100 back, and vice versa. If you're on the Bengals, you're going to be plus 170. So you would put down $100, and if the Bengals win the game, you'd get back 170. So yeah, I would say money line wise, I would take the Titans. And over under, I kind of think this could be a close game. Possibly, I could see overtime maybe in this one, because both defenses are okay. They're nothing great, nothing really there. But it is going to be a little cold. It's not going to snow, I don't think, but it is going to be a little chilly. But I kind of think both these defenses are ripe for some points, and I could see another shootout. Bengals like to shoot it out anyway. They're that kind of team. They would be a great matchup for the Chiefs if they played them next. If they both advance next round, that would be a really nice AFC Championship game. Everybody would be tuning in for that one because you'd get fireworks throughout the last time they played, I believe 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was one of those, I think, like 35-31 type of games, and Chiefs came out on top. I mean, Bengals came out on top of the Chiefs, and I think you'd probably look at a similar situation, but maybe the Chiefs coming out on top this time around, I would predict. But yeah, so this game is going to be a good game. Cold weather, playoff football. This is what we like to see. early January, late January, February, going all the way. Start getting the snow, the cold weather, the hitting weather, the
Mm-hmm.
woo licks, as a Ronnie Lott would say back in the day, giving out woo licks. So this is the type of shit we like to see. And I just hope that the referees don't get involved this week
Yeah.
and get any controversy. We don't need any of that. We had enough of that in our Niner game. I don't think it was controversial anyway, personally.
Nah.
Not Romo. Romo was rooting for him, but
He was like,
Dak Prescott.
yeah.
Dak Prescott is an idiot because all he had to do was slide down a little bit earlier, and then he should have handed that ball to the umpire
Yeah.
so that they could have spotted it properly. So I don't want to hear nothing about Niners got lucky because that was all on Cowboys. Poor planning, poor game plan, poor execution. Dak should have known to slide.
Yeah.
Dak should have known to slide another 2 or 3 yards earlier to give his field goal. I would have never ran that play at the beginning to begin with, but we've dealt out our Mike McCarthy clown emojis and clown memes on IG and called him out on this show various times for how much of a clown coach he is. Going back to his days here at the Niners when he was the offensive coordinator, and we talked about it last week on the podcast that him and Nolan were the ones who basically didn't want to get Aaron Rodgers, which is fucking ridiculous. And they elected to go with Alex Smith, and they look like idiots now. But anyway, getting back to this game, I'm excited for this Bengal-Niner game. It's gonna Banger-Titan game, and I think it's gonna be a good kickoff to the divisional round and a warm up for the Niners. And like I said, we'll get to the Niners. We'll get to the Niners a little bit later. We're gonna save the best for last, of course. So for the other games we got popping off, what's the next game? What will be the Sunday games? The early game on Sunday is gonna be 12 p.m. Pacific time. So so the other game is 1:30. It is Pacific time. So it ain't yeah. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's game is
it's 1:30.
Our
Okay, I
time.
thought there was an early game. Okay.
No,
So there is no early game.
No.
And tomorrow on Sunday it's a 12 o'clock game. It's gonna be the Rams
Tampa
against
Bay
the
Bucks.
in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. You got a spread on this one?
Yeah, so we got Tampa Bay favorite by 3. The over-under is at
I got 2.5 on ESPN. That's a big difference.
40 and
I don't know.
40, 48 for over-under right now. Well,
I got 48.
It was at 3. It's still at 3. So I guess if it went half a point, I mean, people are putting money on the Rams.
But that's big though.
Yeah, that
That's big if you're betting on the Bucks because that 2.5. That's from a draw. That's from a tie. Tie this parlay or tie this straight bet.
Yeah.
And instead, if the Bucks win by 3, you're getting your money. So
I'll
who
take
you got?
on this one. I'm taking the Rams. The Rams. Too much injuries right now for Tampa Bay. I know they. I believe they're going to get some players back, but it's not going to make a big difference. The Rams smacked the Cardinals. That's what they needed to do. And that Rams defense looking much better. Aaron Donald was playing solid. Ramsey. So I'm gonna take the team with the better defense, and I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth on this game. You got fucking Brady, and the problem with Brady is not just Brady; it's you're playing the refs too. That's the concerning part for me. Anytime I'm considering laying some money on any team playing against them.
Mm-hmm.
This week, I think I'm with you though. I went back and forth. I would probably take the Rams money line plus 130, just because when they did play a few months back, Rams were able to beat the Buccaneers. I think they scored. Did they score a 40 burger on them? I think they scored a fucking 40 burger on them, if I'm not mistaken. Can you go back and check? Check. Or I could just click on it real quick. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's something they faced. That was September 26th. The Rams won 34-24. 34-24.
Oh, so it was way back. Oh, it was the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it was, I believe, like week 3, a matchup, and the Rams.
I thought it was sooner, but yeah, okay, they smashed
Rams
them.
won. Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that close. I was watching that game on the Sunday ticket, and I remember the Buccaneers came back a little bit, but Rams pretty much controlled that whole game. Yeah, it was like at one point it was 31-10, I believe, or 31-17, and then the Bucks came on later to make it look a little more respectable. But yeah, I'm taking the Rams. Like you said, they got a better defense. I got the breakdown of that as well right here. It looks like Where is it? I had it. I had it ready
Yeah.
to go. The points per game is a big difference. Let me go back here. Pull this shit up right quick. That's why we need a stat person. Womack,
Yeah.
you can't even Womack, you can't even show up. You could at least be the stat person.
Also, another reason is the Rams got Cam Akers back. He was running pretty solid against Arizona.
Akers is nice.
Adding that to that offense is going to make the Rams a little bit offense. It's going to click a little bit more. I believe they should be score more points, run the ball, and also, like I said, a lot of key weapons for Brady. So he's going to struggle. He's going to struggle in this game, especially with Aaron Donald. The defense.
If they still had Antonio Brown and Godwin, I would probably take the Bucks. But minus those two and Fournette may be coming back. I'm not sure. We ain't got no confirmation on that yet. But if Fournette he's not going to be 100%. I just think I think the Rams have enough to get it done this time. As I was mentioning earlier, yards allowed per game, Rams are only allowing 198 yards per game, whereas the Buccaneers are allowing 353 yards per game. That's a lot. That's a lot. So they definitely have the better defense, and they're going to be ready to play. And hopefully Brady's time is done. I would love to see him retire on this game. I know Womack's with me on that. He wants to see Brady fucking out of here. Sick of this dude. He's from the Bay Area. I know you be liking Brady on the low. I mean,
I'm gonna give his props.
You be rocking with Brady.
Baby goat, the young goat.
What are you looking at for over under 48? What do you think on that?
I could see it going over. Rams probably like the last game as well. Maybe Rams score 30, and the Bucks score somewhere in the 20s. So 35-25 or something like that. So I could see this game going over, especially in Tampa Bay. I believe the weather will not be a factor at all. Probably be 70 degrees or something like that. So this game is going to be like a home game for the Rams. Somewhat warm weather, maybe a little humid, but not a big deal.
As I'm looking at the the lineups here, it looks like Ronald Jones is out. So if Leonard Fournette is not able to play, you'd be looking at probably Keyshawn Vaughn as the starting running back, which is not anything to get scared about. I know he can receive out of the backfield a little bit. In college.
You got Giovanni Bernard as well.
Okay, so yeah, Brady's got his little dump off guys to throw to. Cyril Grayson, questionable. He had a big play a couple weeks back. He's filling in.
Yeah, back to the Leonard Fournette. He has to be activated off the IR tomorrow to play, so there's still some time for Leonard Fournette. If he plays, that's huge for the Bucks. But I still see the Rams winning this game, though.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams too. Like I said, it was kind of like that's a hard pick for sure because you're not only going against Brady, you're going against his ref buddies, and that's the problem betting against Brady. But I'm riding with you on this one. GDB's sweep on this. We're both picking the Rams. I think Womack probably picked the Rams just out of his hatred for Tom Brady. I'm speaking for him on this one. I think he's taking the Rams. And also, as Niner fans, we're definitely rooting for this because we own the Rams. We beat them 6 in a row. So we'd rather face the Rams. I think they're a better matchup for us, I would say, than the Bucks, because we did talk about the Bucks having the big wide receiver, still Mike Evans, still got Gronk, and they still got Tom Brady back there slinging it. So I think you're definitely looking at a better option from a Niner fan perspective, getting the Rams, who we're familiar with, we've dealt with. We've seen them at their best. We've seen them at their worst. We've been able to handle them both ways. The best Rams, they almost beat us last week, 2 weeks ago, but we were able to still overcome them, and that was their best game, I think. So we've seen them at their best. We've seen them at their worst. We dominated them I don't know what it was, like week 6 or 8 or something. We beat the shit out of them, took it to them on the ground. Same recipe. We're not going to change much. We're going to just keep running at them. Debo. Now we have a healthy Mitchell, and we still have Jeff Wilson back there.
Oh, that was huge, yeah.
Yeah, so as Niner fans, this is the matchup we want in the playoffs. With a shot to go at the Super Bowl, I would love nothing more than to get the Rams in the NFC Championship game in LA. We'd take that stadium over again, so this would be good for us, for sure.
Most definitely, yeah.
Danny had some comments. Can't wait for
Yo,
tomorrow.
what's up, Danny?
Any given Sunday, yeah. Any given Sunday,
What
great
up,
movie, great
Danny?
slaying, and true to fact because any given Sunday, any team can win. It's all about that's why they play the game, like Chris Berman says. And we're amped up too, Danny. Danny, what's on the menu? What you ordering tomorrow for the Niner game? Let us know your snack menu, snack items.
Hope you ain't
Wing
working, Danny.
Wingstop. Oh yeah, hopefully you're not working, Danny. All right, let's get into we'll do what's next on the slate. Sunday game, 3:30 p.m. CBS is going to be Buffalo versus the Chiefs. This is a fucking good game. This is an AFC championship type of game. We're getting it in the divisional round. We're getting it a week early the way everything shook out. So this is going to be good. Bills 11-6, Chiefs 12-5. They've been neck and neck kind of all season. When they did play head to head though, didn't the Chiefs beat the Buccaneers? Buffalo Bills.
Did it?
Let's check on this. Did they play this year?
Yeah, they did play this year. They played on October 10th. Buffalo won 38-20. And that was the beginning of the year, when the KC, had that little funk. Mahomes was throwing picks, 2-3 picks every game, you know what I'm saying? But, that team, found his groove back, found his way how to start winning again. They took the AFC West, started taking the lead. Also another thing, Josh Allen and Mahomes have similar numbers when it comes for quarterback rating. Josh Allen's at 92.2, Mahomes at 98.5, a little higher, but still though, Josh Allen has 36 touchdowns, 15 picks. Mahomes with 37 touchdowns and 13 picks. So this game is going to go. I want to say it's going to be a high scoring game, but I think the Chiefs are going to take the lead and then just start. I think they're going to just dominate this game, probably like at the third quarter and all the way to the fourth quarter, and then win. I probably win.
You think the Chiefs? Oh, you're going Chiefs?
I'm going to take the Chiefs on this one.
Damn. Okay.
I'm going to take the Chiefs. Yeah. And just, Chiefs been scoring a lot of points. Teams are still, they figure them out first half, second quarter. Once the halftime comes, third quarter comes around, as Chiefs just take over. They've been scoring a lot of points and just winning. So I'm gonna take the Chiefs on this one. I say yeah. Oh, definitely. And also we've got to mention the Chiefs are favorite -2. The over under is 54. I would definitely parlay this game. I would definitely take the Chiefs and the over.
Damn. Okay. You bring up some good points, but I'm gonna get to the. Actually, they both kind of give up yards on defense. So yeah, it's not even it's that big. The Bills give up 391.7 yards per game, and the Chiefs give up 405. So they're both giving up a lot of yards, but the Chiefs give up more pass yards. They give up 290, and the Bills give up only 261. And I'm tripping. That's for the so 232 is what the Bills give up per game, and the Chiefs 215. And rushing yards 89 and 50. Okay, so man, this is gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna go over for sure. That would be my for sure bet in this one. Even though it's set at 54 points, I think you're still looking at them covering this. I could see this easily being a 34-31 type of game, overtime possibly, shootout, field goal, last second, down to the wire. I could see some controversy in this one, like a late penalty or something that gives somebody the win. I think this is gonna live up to the hype. I think you're gonna get a shootout. And as much as I want to take the Bills to see somebody different get in there, I think I'm gonna ride with the Chiefs as well. As a quarterback, I like Mahomes better than I like Josh Allen as a pure passer. Josh Allen brings more of the scrambling out of the pocket. He can get rushing TDs more. But if it comes down to pure passing when the game's on the line, I'm gonna go with Mahomes, even though he's throwing a lot of picks for his standard. Not as everybody's standard, but for his standard, a lot more picks than you'd expect. But when you're looking at Josh Allen, he's throwing just as many picks. He's throwing 2 more actually, and he doesn't get they're not all on his ass about that. But because we're not used to seeing Mahomes throw that many, everybody jumped all over him. But Josh Allen actually has 15 TDs compared to Mahomes' 13 TDs. So I think Mahomes is the slightly better quarterback all around, considering that, quarterback's number one priority is passing the ball. When the game's on the line, he's going to be passing the ball. You're not going to be running the ball with the quarterback. So I'm taking the Chiefs to win a close one. Give me the Chiefs, like I said, 30, 34, 31, and possibly OT. Look for some OT in this one. Some fireworks, late game, heroics. I don't think the Bills could slow down Tyreek Hill. I don't think they could slow down Travis Kelce either. So that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, Kelsey's been on a tear lately. So that's the reason, Tyreek and just Mahomes extending the plays, saying just moving around, finding the openings. Bills secondary is not on the games that I've seen. They did play pretty good against the Pats, but there's been games.
But Mac Jones is a check down. Yeah. They don't have to worry about nothing deep against Mac Jones.
Yeah, so when it comes to like a quarterback like with Patrick Mahomes, that's where that weakness shows up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take KC on this one for sure.
And it's gonna be a colder game. It ain't gonna be like freezing cold, but it's gonna be 36 degrees. But both teams are pretty acclimated for this type of weather, so I think that's not gonna be too much of a factor. I think they're both gonna be able to score still, and I'm predicting a Chiefs shootout win over the Bills to advance to the AFC Championship game, where they would take on the winner of that Tennessee and Cincinnati game. And interestingly enough, both of those teams beat the Chiefs this year, I believe. I'm pretty damn sure. I know that the Bengals just beat them recently.
Cincy did beat them. Yeah,
and the Titans beat them 27-3, like week 7. Week 7, yeah, 27-3.
Oh shit. Okay. Shit. All right. That's good to know.
So we're going to see if they really redeem themselves, because they're going to get a test. Both teams beat them earlier in the season. So actually, all three of these teams, because the Bills beat them as well. We're going to see if the Chiefs are back for real. I know that their defense has played a lot better. Spagnuolo turned it around. But we're going to find out a lot about them. If they're pretenders, they're going to get a shot to go to the Super Bowl. They just got to get 2 wins. And they're going to have to take out 2 opponents that beat them handily, because the Titans beat them 27-3. So that's no fluke. They were able to go in there and take it to them. And I believe was that the week that Derrick Henry got hurt?
It was. I think it was close.
Or was it right after that? It was somewhere around there.
Yeah, that Titans game. Yeah, they won 27-3, and that was late October. So.
Okay. All right. Well, now let's get to the bread and butter of this podcast. We can never stay away from our Niners. It's always Niner talk with us, regardless of the topic you see below. We always end up back to where our heart is, and that's going to be Niners versus Packers in Lambeau Field in the frozen tundra with the cold and the snow. Hopefully, we're actually rooting for the snow. We're rooting for the cold, because I've said on this podcast several times, we're more built for the snow than them. We're a running game. We're a physical team. We're gonna run it down your throat. We're gonna keep the ball out of your hands. This plays in our favor if we get the snow and the cold weather. We're going to get the cold for sure. It's going to be, they said regardless, it's going to be 7 degrees.
Like 7 degrees all the way up. The lowest, like 7 degrees, highest is 21. There's going to be, it's actually, the weather shows it's going to be snowing today in Green Bay to like late night. So that field's probably going to be frozen. I don't really remember that game, where we saw that brown field with Cap. Went over there when we won, I believe, 23-20. When Cap was down here, so I wouldn't be surprised. That's a frozen field.
Shit.
Oh, he's drunk.
Oh my god,
he's drunk. He's drunk.
Oh, I'm tired from working all day.
We got a special guest from the comic book company, but he's here to talk some sports today.
Oh shit,
Ray Doomzilla.
Am I late? Am I too late? God damn it, I'm late.
We'll get your name on there.
Do you know football? Do you know football? Hey, do you know football?
What's a football? I know
who's Captain America rooting for on Saturday tomorrow? You rooting for the Niners?
Not the anti-vaxxer fucking Rogers, no.
Oh yeah.
Cap is pro vax.
Or Captain America, not Kaepernick. We don't know Cap's anti-vax status on that. Big game. You came in at the right time. I think you timed that perfectly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you set that up.
Yeah.
He's tried to come in the Royal Rumble number 30. Thinks he's slick, but we're on to his.
I have
We're
no
on
idea
his
what you
ways.
guys are talking about. Just
Well-
jump in. I finally finished my work for today. I was like, all right, I'm gonna jump in and see what these fucking.
Hey, there's a. So you just open your email. Hey, there's a link. Let me click it.
Got links.
What a coinkydink.
Hey, working all day.
Got a
Huh?
quickie.
All right, so shit, let's get your take since you're a special guest. What are we looking at here in this Niners versus Packers game that we're all so fucking excited about?
I think this is gonna be like one of those old school games, man. One of those like NFL films, the snow and
Frozen tundra.
gonna look bloody and mud all over and snow. It's gonna be a brutal game. I think we just got to run the damn ball over and over. Don't get scared.
Yep.
Don't think just because you got a lead or whatever. We need and that's the thing with Shanahan. He's scared of leads for some reason. So hopefully get the lead. Even if you're down like 7 points, don't get like scared. Keep running the ball, man. Something's gonna break. It's just gonna pick up the game. I think just run the damn ball. That's all. That's the code for today. No turnovers, no stupid mistakes, no dumb football. Just fucking smash mouth, old school defense. Hit them where it hurts.
We got some great news. Actually, we didn't get to break. We forgot. Bosa is cleared to play tomorrow. So that pairs nicely with Fred Warner being able to play because on Sunday it looked real scary. He was holding his knee.
Yeah.
He looked like he tore something. So we will have two of our defensive stalwarts there with Fred Warner and Bosa. And it looks like Leo got froze because he's so excited.
That's just his look. This is
Bosa's back? Oh, shit. They go drink a beer.
mimosa. What?
This guy got to get his you got to get Comcast. You're going to have to sneak it out there somehow. Maybe Irv could help you out with that. Get some Comcast illegal cable. Because he's on that San Bruno cable, and that shit is trash, apparently. Other factors in this game, Elijah Mitchell did not play that week. Was it week 3, I believe, where we played the Packers that first time around?
Who was out that game? We had a few.
We had a few. Elijah Mitchell was not there. Debo was not taking the snaps at running back like he's taking now. Defensively, question here we got. I love horror movies. Right on for tuning in. Is Ambry Thomas playing? Yes, Ambry Thomas is playing. He played last week. He will be playing this week, and he's been stepping it up. Second half of the season, he's been getting his playing time, and he's been playing nicely. Secondary has been much improved.
Oh yeah.
They've had a couple moments, but overall, this secondary is a lot better than I thought it could be. Midway through the season, it was looking like it was going to be one of the worst in Niner history.
That was the scariest thing about our defense is the secondary because we have a lot of holes. You can exploit those holes, and the other been actually playing really well, and that's definitely a vast improvement than from previous seasons for sure.
And I think it goes hand in hand with the fact that the defensive line has stepped it up a lot the last 4 or 5 weeks. They've been getting there quick. We've only been having to rush 4. A lot of the times against the Cowboys, we rushed pretty much 4 all day. We didn't blitz Dak much at all, allowing us to drop the 11 back into coverage and give them some safety help at times. So that's been a big factor for us.
I did like seeing them blitz, and they were blitzing those crucial moments, and you see what happens when they actually did bring the blitz. I wouldn't mind seeing them put some pressure on Rodgers, man. Don't give him that 5 seconds.
You're going to have to mix it up. You're not going to be able to do one thing or the other. It's going to have to be constantly a chess match with Rodgers all day long. You're going to have to blitz a couple times. That's for damn sure. Because he will, if you give him the time, he will sit back there and pick you apart. But that's where the weather comes into play. And hopefully we get that snow, get that field a little bit slippery, get that cold weather. Maybe his receivers are not willing to take those hits in the cold. Going across the middle, we're going to have to light them up. Play physical on every aspect of the game. Run the ball, hit the quarterback, jam the receivers at the line, make sure they pay when they come across the middle. But this is the team this is the weather we're built for. So as a Niner fan, I said this on the show 6 weeks ago, I believe. I wanted this matchup. I wanted the Packers rematch in Lambeau Field because I felt we're more built for their home field than they are. So we can take the crowd out of the game early by running the ball, getting an early score on them, and just like you said, run it down their throat. I don't mind us running it 40 times. If Jimmy only passes it 10 times and we run it 40 times, I'll be a happy camper, and I think we get that win because I don't think they're physical enough defensively to stop all the weapons we have running the ball. Because not only do we have Mitchell, we could bring out Sermon, we could bring out Jeff Wilson and Debo. Debo's the best running back we have overall.
Debo?
It's still scary, like him, running those plays from the backfield like that. But he's just so damn good, and he avoids those tackles. So it does worry me when you run him too much. But
yeah,
it's been working. It's been working.
Yeah, like you mentioned at first, it was like because when Debo started playing running back, Ayuk wasn't seen a lot in the field, but now you see Ayuk making plays. There was a couple of games that Kittle had over 100 yards, a couple of touchdowns, the emergence of Jennings as well. So now with Debo throwing them as running back, as you can see against that Dallas game, he had great ass a vision. Like he saw like that when he got that touchdown, like he cut back in the middle. And and dude's quick as fuck. So, what I'm saying? I mean, that's a key.
It's just not only quick, it's the vision. Like you said, he has great vision.
Great vision
they need to get Kittle involved early on too, man.
I'm fine with Kittle being out as long as because he's opening up the field. I think teams are so focused on him that it opens up everything up. They're gonna have to pick their poison though, because you take away Kittle, you still got Ayuk, you still got Debo, and then now you got Jonas. Not Jonas. You got Jennings. You got to worry about.
And then Jennings has been really solid when it comes to the third downs. There's been a lot of times that we've seen those third down conversions. And one of the best Jimmy throws that we've seen is when he's throwing it out the numbers. And Jennings is a bigger receiver. He has that size, and he just been snagging on on these balls. And again, those first downs has been huge, and that now allows the 49ers to run that clock, run more, and that's a key. The key for us is to win games, just run the damn ball. That's all you got to do. And now with Elijah Mitchell, he's been solid. You know what I'm saying? Got the fresh young legs. He's moving. That doesn't stop. So he's been solid.
Yeah, and like you said, AI Leo mentioned here. Josh Norman and Lenore started week 3. This is Ultron Leo in the Matrix.
That's his variant.
Trent Williams left the game, so there you go, right there. Norman and Lenore started at corner. We'll have upgrades there this week, and Trent Williams will be in the game. We're not planning on having him leave early, and now you're going to have Elijah Mitchell. So we're definitely coming into this game more healthy, more improved. We've definitely improved as the season went along.
It's a different team for sure. Like both teams are different.
Especially tonight.
We had a season worth of games from both sides, so it's going to be definitely a different dynamic. But I think the Packers are shook. I don't think this is the matchup they want. I don't think it's a matchup anybody really wants in the NFL right now, because we got
maybe the Cardinals wanted it, but they got dealt with already.
Yeah,
so we don't have to worry about the Cardinals.
And every year in the NFL, there's that one team that comes out the cuts, that gets hot at the right time, gets healthy at the right time. And why not us, man? Yeah.
And we're the last one left. We're the last wild card team left. Everybody else got dealt with. So we're that. We could be that team.
Yeah, and once we beat the Rams in the last game of the season, I was watching a lot of ESPN.
That was a playoff game.
Yeah, pretty much the whole last five games of the season were playoff games for us, because they were so crucial.
Yeah, and everybody was saying the team that they do not want to face was the 49ers. Why? Because we got healthy. We had one of the best records in the end of the season. I believe we went 8-3. You know what I'm saying? That's huge, because at that time, when we before that 11 games, we were straight, trash. We had injuries and shit. But
lost 4 games in a row. Not looking good, looking like
Yeah, and then finally,
this is the best. This is by far the best we played all season. Even though we're eking them out, but this is the kind of games you're gonna expect when you're a running team and you're a defensive team, and you don't have an elite quarterback. These are the kind of games. The games we're winning are our style games for the most part. Yeah. Close field goals, and this is how we're probably gonna have to beat the Packers as well.
Yeah. Again, in the D line has been a huge improvement. Last game, we had 5. I think the game against the Rams, he had another, I believe, 5 sack picks. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that we've been doing that we lacked in the middle of the season. We improved, big time. So,
and they're playing with a chip on their shoulder too now, man. They got a little more swag now. They got a little more confidence, and they're playing like it. It's they're not going to be a pushover. They saw all the people talking shit earlier in the season, just teams taking advantage of shit.
I was talking shit. So.
We were all talking shit. Definitely because
that fucking secondary making stupid ass mistakes, man. Like that secondary,
especially when you're going against Rodgers.
Not the secondary. My bad. Special teams making mistakes.
Oh, that's another.
Teams. That's where we lack just leadership, and that's the reason. I don't think you've seen Joe Wilson play running back because he's been playing a lot of special teams. So they want somebody more with skills in that in that area. So you just gotta watch out. I mean, that roughing the passer, that was bullshit, but still though, I mean, you gotta be smart. You know what I'm saying? Especially the guy that committed that penalty, he had just been activated to the team. So. Like I said, they got to improve definitely in that area.
Don't give up those fake fucking fake punts or fake field.
That was on Josh Norman, by the way, too.
Interesting note here I'm looking at right now. Packers are 8-0 at home, so we would be the first team to beat them, only team to beat them and knock them out of the playoffs if we get the job done, which I think we will. So let's get to what are our predictions for this game. Go ahead, Ray Doomzilla, since you're the guest. Give us your what's your total? What's the total final score?
What's on the menu? What's on tap?
I think it's gonna we're gonna put. It's gonna be another close game. I think we talked about the Packers again now. It's gonna be close. It's probably gonna go to the final drive again. This is gonna be whoever has the ball last. It's gonna be close. I don't want this to rely on a field goal because field goals in snow games is probably dangerous. I don't trust Gold for too much, man. Even though he has.
He's been hitting lately, but I don't trust him.
I don't trust him. I don't know. He still make anytime, even when he kicks the extra point, he makes me fucking nervous. But I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be like a 23-20 kind of game. I think it's gonna be close. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of scoring in the first half. I think it's gonna be a lot of running the ball, maybe a couple field goals here and there. And then the fourth quarter, I think both teams are kind of gonna try to sling it. But I think we're going to end up with like a 23-20 kind of game, close, hard-hitting. Just who doesn't make a mistake. That's what it's going to come down. Who's going to run the ball best and who doesn't make a mistake. That's what it's going to come down to.
And the one I don't trust is Jimmy, but hopefully we do enough. Hopefully we do enough to not leave it in his hands. He's 50-50 with the game on the line, I would say. You're either going to get that win or he's going to blow it. So I'd rather just leave it to the Debo and Elijah Mitchell and the defense.
We're going to see any Trey in this game? Run some packages with Trey in there sometimes?
I think I'm predicting that Jimmy doesn't make it through this game, actually. I think that Trey's going to end up – I think Trey's going to end up coming in this game, and we're still going to win it, though.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I mean, Jimmy was really struggling the second half, and they said it was because some of the people were saying it was because he was feeling that pain second half. The shot wore out first half. I don't know if that's true or not, but there was already rumors that he may not even start this week. Earlier in the week, they've kind of been squashed since then. We're probably looking at a Jimmy G start, but I just think in that cold weather, if he starts getting hit, I don't see him making it out. I think that Trey's gonna.
Jimmy's been used to playing on the cold weather.
Not with a fucking hurt shoulder though. It's a difference in that cold weather.
He is an Illinois boy, so yeah. He
played in New England.
Yeah, but Illinois boy or not, if you got a fucked up shoulder, that ain't gonna fucking matter where you're from.
True.
Okay.
That's my point. Is I think, and he's been getting hit a little bit. This postseason and the Rams game, he got hit a couple times where he got up. It didn't look like he was gonna get up all the way. So I just think I know he's tough, but I think he's gonna have to succumb to the injury. I think he's coming out of the game. I think Trey's going to come into the game and lead us to a victory. And it's good that he got some practice reps this week because I think he's going to need to be on standby. Because like I said, I think Jimmy's very tough, and I'm not going to question his toughness anymore because he's proven the last few weeks that he's tough. But I just think this might be too much for him to overcome. That cold weather, those hits feel harder. Your injuries get more aggravated in that cold weather. Previous injuries, so he could be more sore in that shoulder, take another hit, and then he's going to have to come out and he's dealing with the thumb too. So it's not just the shoulder;
Yeah.
it's 2 injuries he's going to be dealing with. So put me on record as saying I think Trey Lance comes in at some point in this game, and both quarterbacks combine to get
Okay.
to get us a win. Stranger things have happened.
You never know.
And I said on Sunday night on our Niner Cowboys special 24-20. I'm sticking with that 24-20 Niners. But Trey is going to lead us. He's going to have a hand in it. I don't know if they're going to go back and forth, but watch.
I'm kind of hoping it doesn't happen because Nip's never going to shut up if that happens. You're going to hear about this shit for years. Like, oh, I told you.
They're going to get flashbacks too of Cap. They're going to get all shook up. Oh shit, he's back.
Yeah.
Number
that was
7.
that was
They should
awesome.
just play Trey number 7. Fucking this game. That would be fun. Play some fucking mind
That was
games.
the
on it.
best. That was the best fucking Packers ass whooping right there, man. Because they had us for a few years, man. Just getting that little revenge on the Packers with Cap when he went off on them. They have like fucking 300 yards rushing or something. Yeah.
He
Oh,
shit on
Cap,
him.
Cap was killing on Green Bay.
Not just once too, right? He beat him two times in the playoffs.
I think he,
Or was it regular season?
I think one regular season, one in the playoffs. I think some shit like that.
But he didn't go off as much in that
Well,
game, but he did
Twice in the
get him.
playoffs. What are you talking about? He beat him
Yeah,
twice
that's
in
what I'm
the
saying.
playoffs.
Twice, right?
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah, one on the road.
But the one game it wasn't like crazy. That one game he went off crazy.
Yeah.
The second game he was pretty damn good, but he didn't go crazy.
That's the one when he was sleeveless and shit. Sleeveless game.
What's up, Bob Money? He says Jimmy G is
Money.
fucking shit. Agreed. Yeah, Womack's not here to defend him today.
Yeah. What's your final score, Bob Money? Let us know.
I'm rooting for Jimmy just because I don't want us to lose. But yeah,
You're
after last week's 36 yards in the second half of a playoff game is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hurt or not.
I mean,
Go
go ahead.
So
ahead. No, I want to hear you saying. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I would say that Jimmy deserves some some props. Jimmy G was the first Niner quarterback to get a playoff victory in Dallas. Also, Jimmy G has more playoff road games than fucking Steve Young, and is tied with Joe Montana. I mean, that was a stat that I couldn't believe. I had to research that. Shit.
crazy.
I seen.
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
mean that's all good on paper. It looks good, but we all know that he's not the catalyst for any of this. So I don't really give him the props for that.
So
It's the defense and the running game.
So all right, everything works out. Niners win. Who you guys want to face next week? If
Oh, we already know we want the
Rams.
Rams.
To the Rams. We want the.
Give me the easiest road to the Super Bowl every day of the week. Some people are like, I want the hardest. Yeah, you guys are stupid. Give me the easiest road to the Super Bowl every fucking chance I get.
You got to play Brady and the rest, man. Like at least with the Rams, it's more of an even playing field.
And we beat them 6 in a row.
Yeah.
And Stafford's prime for a good pick 6 here and there. That's been established. When him and Jimmy play, it's like the battle of who's gonna up last. Not who's gonna score to win it last. Who's gonna throw the worst pick last? So
and it'll be
Whose pick is it?
it'll be a home game for us too. LA's fucking
Yeah.
Niner South fucking Central.
That's one game. Yeah, that's one game. If we win and the Rams win, I'm gonna look at tickets.
Yeah, I might have to.
I'm gonna look at tickets.
Make a journey. Might have to make a
So-
journey.
it looks like as far as this Packers game, everybody here is taking the under, right? We got an over/under of 47, so looks like I'm taking under at 24-20.
Snow, cold weather game.
I could see it going over easily though, but
Yeah.
I think it's gonna.
Yeah, if all depends with the Niners, if that running game is, I mean, it's
Comes down to the
working.
refs too. If they're gonna want a high scoring game or not, sometimes you can tell early
yeah.
on.
This should be the best game of the weekend for sure. I think this is gonna be the best.
All
game.
these games are gonna be good.
Yeah, some good matchups.
Like Nip said earlier, there's some good ass matchups. Just
I think we're gonna get a lot of high scoring games this week. I would take the over in a lot of these, except for ours. I think the other 3 games are Cincy and the Titans. That has potential to go 60 points. Rams and Bucks as well, and Chiefs and Buffalo too. So we're gonna be looking at some fireworks. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully the refs stay out of it. We don't need to see any controversy. I know the NFL likes it. They pretend like they don't, but they love the controversy because it gets some headlines, gets more people viewing, crossover. But But as a football fan, I don't like to see that shit. I like to see.
Yeah, no, even like no, it should be fair. Like on the field, it should be fair. Like the better team should fucking win. It shouldn't be like some fucking idiot fucking. Oh, I'm just somebody with a fucking agenda or some fucking bullshit. Somebody's fucking, bought off or whatever the fuck. And you can't tell me some of these refs are not fucking bought off. It's fucking blatant shit.
Did you see Cobra Kai yet, Leo?
Nah, I haven't seen Cobra Kai.
Oh, never mind. I won't say what I'm going to say then. So anyway, let the guys play it out. I hope they swallow their whistles a little bit, let them get physical. I don't mind that, but it's when you do that, like with Brady, they tend to swallow the whistles until it's time to when Brady's in trouble, then they let the flags fly. That's what I don't like,
man. Like one play they call one way, and the next play it's the same exact shit they call another way. Like be consistent, man. Don't fucking try to make up the shit while you go along. Fuck.
Yeah.
What's on the menu for tomorrow, fellas? That's one of the most important questions.
Man, I'm not sure. I gotta see what's up tomorrow.
You're gonna call an audible before game time. Call a couple audibles.
Yeah.
Hot routes. Are you grilling? Might you be grilling?
I might grill. I
don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Might be get some pizzas, some
pizzas, some
pizza. I haven't had pizza in a while, so
you gonna do pizza and wings or just pizza?
Some wings, man. Some
wings, some chips,
some calamari,
some ranch sauce.
Okay, where's the pizza coming from? That's another main question. Round table? Are you gonna get ripped off by round table?
You can take out a loan and get some round table. Fuck it.
Seriously,
you're gonna have folks over, Ray Jimzilla?
Yeah, we're taking COVID tests at the door.
All right, cool. Get my shit negative.
Not one you bought off of Mission Street, like a real one,
I'm about to get tested tomorrow anyway, so I'm about to be negative.
Got them quick tests, yeah.
I'm still on lockdown, so I'll be at the house eating my round table. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get ripped off. I got ripped off by round table last week.
No, you only you get round table when you go pick it up. You can't get that shit delivered.
Dude, if you get that shit delivered, how much is the delivery charge? It seems like $30 for a fucking delivery charge.
God damn.
You spend more for the damn delivery charge and the tip than you do the fucking actual pizza.
When I order a round table, and I just get a large, I don't even go extreme. I just get like a large and like a 3 or 6 piece of the little garlic twist because those things are on hit. But that shit's gonna run you like $50. Like, come on, man! Like, this is bullshit.
Damn.
I know it's COVID times, but God, they were fucked up even before COVID with their prices though.
Yeah, they were pretty pricey already. But yeah, you add a little fucking one of those DoorDashes or fucking Uber Eats, and they just they be ripping off the restaurants too. They're fucking hella shady.
Yeah, they're fucking over the restaurants. They're fucking up the industry because they get they basically get a cut, right? I think they get either 20 or 30%. On top of that, it slows up the service of the other people because they're dealing with all these fucking DoorDash orders. And so they're losing out on 20-30% of their business automatically because they're having to give them that commission cut to DoorDash.
Yeah,
and then they do ghost ones too. So say the restaurant bans them, they'll just have they'll still have the drivers do it, but it won't be like official. They'll say I'm picking up, but it's just fucked up. There, like you said, it's fucking up the industry.
Shady
bullshit, man. It's bullshit.
Dumb bullshit, man.
Can't get jiggy with this bullshit. So this was a very nice episode, Womack free. It seems to flow a lot better. Not a lot of stupid comments or questions.
What? Oh.
No, Jimmy's not vaccinated. He just doesn't want to admit that he's not. Some stupid theories. For what?
So you guys already picked your scores?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Shit. So
you said 23-20, right?
23-20. Yeah.
I said 24-20.
Something
same ballpark.
That sounds about right. I would go with Mr. Ray Jimzilla, our guest. That sounds pretty accurate. I would go with the under on this one. My homer pick for sure would be the Niners, but
are they still at 6?
I think it's at 6. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting 6 points?
Yeah.
I'm taking Niners. I'm taking Niners straight out there. I would take Niners for money line. Money line is looking at. You're getting plus 200. If you put down 100 on the Niners, you're getting back 200. I'm taking the money line Niners.
Actually, it opened at 4.5. Well, we're at my side. It's at 4.5. Now it's at 5. Green Bay.
That's because there's the rumors that Jimmy G might not play too. So that played into it.
And the over/under is 47. So, but yeah, I would take the under. Yeah, it comes down like if the running game is some point from the beginning to end, Niners could definitely win this game.
You said 24-20?
I would say 2017,
Okay.
somewhere around there. 21.
I got the Niners
17.
right 2 weeks in a row. I had 23. I called the Rams one perfectly. And then last week I had it 23-20, ended up being 23-17, but I was pretty damn close. So
All right.
hopefully my lucky streak continues and we get that win. That's the most important part, getting that fucking win. Beating the Packers too, just their annoying ass fuckhead fans. Melt that cheese, nacho cheese on Saturday. I encourage everybody to eat nacho cheese as a little, make it a tradition every time we play the Packers. Hopefully Rodgers throws a pick, throws the game for us because we're his hometown team. So maybe he'll just go 0-4 against us. Maybe it's something there to that. He's not going to let it lose to the Niners. Quick question for you guys. Do you think the rumors that Jimmy G was not going to start, was that Shanahan just playing mind games? Trying to make them prepare for both quarterbacks? Less time on one?
It looks
Or do you
like
think there was something to it?
it looks
think
like he
that's-
was fucked up. I think he was legitimately fucked up.
He's been doing that though.
No, but Trey was actually getting reps and everything at practice.
I think that's what it is. He just have. I mean, Jimmy could be hurt, but I mean, like I said, I'll give Jimmy his props. He's one tough dude. But I think that's what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Allowing these teams, play like, especially. I mean, like I said, I think mind games. That's what Kyle likes to do. Play mind games with these teams. Like, oh, what are they going to do?
Plays mind games with himself on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of outthinks himself.
Yeah. So I mean, I think he does that on purpose.
Run up the gut and get the first down. Now let me run a tight end sweep and try to see if I can get him to bite on that.
All right.
Let's hope we get some basic, some simplified play calling. We don't need any trickery to beat these guys. I don't think.
Nah.
I think we could just run down their throat. We don't have to get super crazy with some of the stupid shit. Let's just keep it pretty basic. We can run the reverses here and there, but I don't need to see any tight end sweeps to Kittle. I don't need to see any fullback sweeps with use check. Keep the ball in the playmakers' hands. Debo, Elijah Mitchell. Like I said, I would bring Trey Sermon on for some carries this time. Surprise him. He's got fresh legs. He's a rookie. So, I mean, just encourage him to hold on the ball mainly. But but fresh legs might help, and he would be surprised because he hasn't been getting any carries. So I could see Shanahan trying to be, with the little mind games and bring this guy out the cuts who hasn't played and touched the ball at all.
Yeah, or if not, if it's not Trey Sermon and throw Jeff Wilson up there, saying he has experience, he has playoff experience as well. So I mean that'll be good,
Or Trey Lance, if you can't throw one Trey in, throw another one. But fuck it, put two Trays in.
Yeah,
two Trey.
I mean, now, like I would think, I would say Cal's gonna, we're gonna see a lot of shit that we haven't seen. I mean, I think that's what Kyle likes to do. He likes to surprise, like I say, he likes to play mind games. So.
I would love to see Trey get on the field. I think he does. If Jimmy doesn't get hurt and come out, I think Trey still comes on in some kind of package, red zone package.
Yeah. I was about to say that in the red zone, definitely.
Especially with Green Bay's struggles against our run game in general in 2019, but also against us in the past with Cap. They struggled to contain a mobile quarterback as well. You got to throw that in there. I think you have to. You got to throw it. Playoffs are on the line. Season's on the line. You got to come out with everything. Don't hold nothing back. Now is the time to run the crazy trick plays you got. A couple. Don't get carried away. One or two is fine. Don't get. Yeah, and opportune times. You don't have to run it like in the red zone. Do it at the 50. You're gonna do it. You don't have to. A lot of the times, even going back to Harbaugh, we would run trick plays and shit in the red zone with Roman and they would set us back. It would why would you do that? We're already close to scoring, and you run this fucking triple reverse or whatever the fuck. So hopefully I'm good with one or two, but don't get too crazy, and it has to be at the right time. Don't do it on third down. Do it on second down when it's 2nd and 10 or something like that. 2nd and 5. Don't do it in the red zone if you can avoid it. I think we're just good enough to win the fucking game without resorting to any trickery. I trust our running game and our receivers. I don't really trust our quarterback. That's another story. But I trust the running game and the receivers to be able to beat these guys pretty much straight on. Man-to-man, they're going to have problems because they do have good corners. I'll give them that. But we have 4 pretty good receivers at this point. when you include Kittle, because you're looking at Kittle. They got to cover Kittle. They got to cover Debo. They got to cover Ayuk, and now Juwan Jennings as well. So that's 4 guys. We're 4 deep, and if we wanted to, we could throw in Sherfield as well, and that would give him some more problems even. So,
oh yeah,
I think our receiving core is better than their secondary overall. They have good corners on the edges, but inside nickel, I think we could get to them. I think we give them some problems, and I think we win this game. I think we shut up a lot of people who are just rooting for the Packers or scared to pick the Niners because they don't want to look stupid, or they just haven't researched enough and watched us play enough. For whatever reason, we're still not getting a lot of media love, and that's fine. We never do any of our playoff runs.
It's
2019 they have picked against us.
The Cowboys. It was all about how the Cowboys, not how the Niners won. It just it's how these teams lose, not how we actually win the fucking games. So whatever, man. Keep not talking about us. We're not talking about us and win the Super Bowl and still won't talk about us. But whatever, we'll take that fucking win.
Hell yeah.
What game do you guys think is going to be the best game out of these 4? Like as far as competitiveness and craziness. All 4 of them for any of them.
It should be fun, man. That's on paper that should be a fun fucking shootout, man. I want to see like
I think I'm with you on that.
Like a 54-49 fucking just shootout.
Which ones?
Each other.
Bills and Chiefs.
Bills and Chiefs. Yeah, I can say that one. Most definitely on Sunday, the Chiefs and the Bills game, and tomorrow's game. I think both of them could be, last minute, comes down to the last second field goal or whatnot, so.
Yeah, the Bucks fucking Rams game has potential to be boring ass fucking.
I think
because they just let Brady like do his thing and like they're just gonna blow him out and then just boring ass fucking crap football. So.
One more point I want to make too. We got fucked 2 weeks in a row by the NFL. So we had to play the Cowboys, and they had an extra day of rest. And now the Packers are going to have a whole week off, and we're going on a six days game. So we always get church, man.
Schedules.
We should have been playing on Sunday. Why the fuck are we playing on Saturday?
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
I think all the number 1 seeds play on Saturday. The Titans play on Saturday, and then the Green Bay's playing also on Saturday. So I guess I think that's what they decided to do that, not to give those teams a lot of rest. But the Niners, we're healthy. We're that, and then
we got momentum too, man.
It's just like in baseball. The best team is the wild card team, and that's us right now. We got one of the best records in the last 9 weeks. And then all these games being on the road, and then like we mentioned in early episodes, me and you were saying it. All these games were must wins. They're all pretty much like playoffs, except for Womack.
Playoffs.
Like,
playoffs.
Yeah, Womack.
They're gonna win 16 in a row.
Yeah. So, but the thing, and also these guys are playing physical still to this time of the year. Debo, Trent Williams, Bosa, Warner. These guys are just smacking. They're playing without fear, and they're and they finally they're the team right now. So even Bosa said, like, the Cowboys ain't America's team, the Niners are. So I mean, he knows what's up. And plus, our fan base, we're going to.
I would argue that Brady's America's team. White America loves Brady. I will say
Brady. That. Yeah, he's the American dream, man. Come on.
Team San Mateo.
Quick question. We kind of covered this on the Sunday night episode, but Ray, you weren't there. If Jimmy G wins the Super Bowl for us, do you keep him as a quarterback next season? If he has this electric streak, I mean, not saying stat wise, but say he does enough to get us to the Super Bowl and wins it, are you keeping him as a quarterback next year and making Trey sit another season?
What does it hurt having Trey sit down another season? I don't know. Like, we got to see what we're built to win now because we don't have any fucking picks for the next fucking few years. And if we could trade Jimmy and get some of those picks back, no better time than after him winning the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
But I still wouldn't mind, Trey, kind of sitting back, kind of learning for another year. But
sure, so what would you do? You have to pull the trigger here, GM.
I would say I would get the picks, man.
Okay, but what's your?
Thank you.
And then see what we got with Trey. Like, either way, we're stuck with Trey. We're gonna have we're stuck with him he's gonna have to be the quarterback of the future. So at least we got a Super Bowl out of it. Fuck.
All right. So what picks do you want? He's like a first, second, third. What do you think?
Well, if he wins Super Bowl, we're getting a first round or maybe a couple.
So? You think so? Even. I would say.
Yeah, if he was Super Bowl, if he was
Heisman
Super
would be a
Bowl,
second rounder or something like that.
nah. If he gets the Super Bowl win and he doesn't like do any
If he
bonehead,
gets the Super Bowl win, like he's an MVP of the Super Bowl, yeah, I can see him getting it. For if he goes to the Super Bowl and like our defense kind of wins it, or other guys kind of
Running game and all that, yeah.
nah. If we win, I say regardless, if we win and he's the Super Bowl quarterback, say he has an average performance, I say we get a first for him.
Well,
I would think.
Some team, you could probably get some. There's a lot of stupid ass.
Didn't they give up a first for Carson Wentz last year?
Nah, Carson Wentz was like a fifth, I think.
Nah, no way.
I think so.
Let's look it up.
Yeah.
Stafford got a first. He got 2 firsts, right?
There's some dumbass GMs out there that would probably do some shit like that. So you can probably gang somebody.
I'm looking at the. We talked about it too the other night. The possible destinations for him would be Pittsburgh, which for him I would think would be the best because they got a pretty good receiving core and running game already.
Yeah, that'd be a good fit for him. They run the ball. Yeah, that'd probably be a good fit.
In the AFC, so we'd be more likely to send him that way. Broncos is another one.
For the Carson, that Carson Wentz trade, the Eagles got a 2021 third-round pick and a 2022 conditional second-round pick. No first-round pick.
Are you sure? Because it says right here, Philadelphia Eagles to receive Indianapolis Colts first-round pick for Carson Wentz trade, December 5th. Got conflicting reports here.
Anyway. Yeah, the Eagles can recoup a first-round pick in 2022 instead of the second rounder if Wentz plays 75% of the Colts.
And he did, so they got a first-round pick out of it.
So he did? Okay, then.
Yeah.
It's
so
one of those. So it's, yeah.
But that was conditional. That's a little tricky. That's different. Yeah. Well, he could do some shit like that. I'll throw that in there for Jimmy. Give him a conditional pick.
Would you would because he gets hurt a lot. I mean, not hurt a lot, but he does get hurt. So
a lot. He gets hurt a lot.
In the right system, he can flourish. Like here, like he flourish. He went to a Super Bowl. He's in the playoffs now. He has a winning record in the playoffs.
He's a wonder. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl, and Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl as well. So
yeah.
Kurt Warner won a Super Bowl.
Kurt Warner was pretty damn good though.
Yeah, that was more of Kurt Warner, not really just fucking
defense.
Kind of like you get lucky.
No, their offense was fucking loaded. They had Oz Zahir, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, and Marshall Falk.
Yeah.
You could have put anybody back there, and they could have fucking lit it up.
Yeah, that's true.
And with the Cardinals too, he had Fitzgerald and Bolden, and I don't remember who their running back was off the top of my head.
Adrian James, wasn't Adrian James there?
For that, he might have been at that time, maybe. But my point is that he had some pretty loaded offenses. Now I'm not gonna say Warner wasn't decent, but he's very overhyped in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean he's a Hall of Famer. I don't think Jimmy will be on the Hall of Fame.
I don't think I don't think he should have been a Hall of Famer. I think he just got on there because he was in the right seat.
He'll be a Hall of Famer. He's an American Dream, another American Dream guy.
He already got in. Fuck that movie. I'm not seeing that piece of shit. They got fucking Shazam to play him too. What the fuck? That was the weakest casting. Shazam, really?
I started laughing.
Trash. Straight trash, man. Okay. Any other takeaways for this game or the weekend? Or I'm fucking amped up. I'm just excited.
That's the best part.
I'm gonna get tested tomorrow in the morning. If I'm negative, Ray Junzilla save me a chair.
I'm very negative. Super negative.
It's been negative for years.
Big negative energy pays off. Staying away from all the creeps.
Right there,
and if you're in the 650 area, they're having a watch party at Celia's. You can hit up Beyblade, 415 Niner Empire, and you hit them up.
Yeah, sure.
Shout out to those guys too.
Hit them up, yeah.
All right. You guys have caught up on Boba Fett? Should we go?
No, about watch tomorrow. I'm about watching tonight. Gotta catch it.
We'll cover.
Watch Peacemaker. That's just fucking hilarious.
I started Peacemaker.
I watched 3 episodes and it was
the first episode was kind of fucking funny. I didn't finish it. I was watching it late night. I fell asleep, but I was fucking rolling at the beginning. It was hella funny. He was talking to the janitor dude, the orderly dude.
Yeah,
shit had me rolling.
Man, fucking fish.
That shit was fucking funny. So I was not too but you hyped me up kind of on it, so I'm gonna give it a shot. From what I've seen, I liked so far, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
I
on
got
this.
the new episode just dropped too. I gotta watch that one. We'll watch that too.
Yeah, I seen the episode. You guys were hyping it up. I watched it. The first one was cool. Second one was alright, and the third was alright. So
you're not feeling it, basically.
it's alright.
He's anti DC. He's anti.
I'll be the tiebreaker. I'll let you know on Monday or Tuesday my thoughts on it. Boba Fett has been a pleasant surprise though.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
Episode was a little weird though. That little fucking scooter boys.
Scooter gang.
Oh, that was my biggest gripe with them.
Power
That shit
Rangers.
was garbage.
That shit was
Star Wars Power Rangers.
I still like it. I still like the shit out of that show.
Those are actual characters, right? Actual characters from.
No, that's just made up.
Oh, for real? Oh,
yeah. No,
Some asshole was taking LSD and just came up with
Wookiee
it.
he's from the comics.
Yeah, the Wookiee is fucking sick.
Sick, yeah.
Did you see that one? You ain't seen that one yet, Leo? The last one?
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the episode, the one that dropped on Wednesday night.
Oh, that one was pretty sick too.
I haven't seen that one. Pretty much, I'm caught up on all that. So
yeah, my daughter's loving that shit too. She's hyped on that shit. Leia loves it.
Jessica Biel looking, pretty hot as an alien.
Who's Jessica Biel?
The Twi'lek chick, the owner.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay.
Who, the bartender? The bar?
Yeah, she's like the owner of the club, right?
Yeah.
That's
Or the
right.
hostess
The
or
alien
whatever.
chick, yeah.
Oh shit! Okay. I got people.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah.
That show's sick though.
I'm digging it.
It's cool.
And you gotta watch it, Leo. God damn it, you're messing up everything. Still haven't watched Karate. Cobra Kai. Pretty lightweight, Womack-ish.
Man, probably watch that soon. Probably binge watch it.
You got some homework this weekend.
Got that. What else I've been watching? Pretty much that's it. Oh, Yellowstone. I've been watching Yellowstone.
I've heard mixed reviews about it. I've heard it's okay, but I've heard it's slow at times.
That's cool.
It's good. How many episodes are you into it? How many seasons are there? First of all,
There's 4 seasons. I think the 4th season just ended or about to end. We're in episode 6 this season, season 4. So we're almost caught up. We're almost caught up.
All right. I might check it out. I've heard some mixed reviews on it.
It's kind of reminds me of
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah,
That's what I've heard, but I've heard it's a little slower at times.
it's a little slower. Yeah,
Yeah. See, I don't know.
a little bit
We'll
more
see.
drama. It's still good though.
Doomzilla.
Kevin Costner's sick on it.
What do you got? What do you got to? We'll just cover this a couple minutes. What do you got to watch other than Peacemaker?
Have you watched Scream?
Oh, I gotta see that shit.
I was good. It was alright. It wasn't like the best one, but it was alright. It was cool.
Better than 3? What rated against part 3?
3
I don't remember too
by
much.
far the worst. 3 is 4 is actually not bad. I rewatched 4 recently, but that's not.
I
bad.
seen 4 in the theaters. It was okay.
Yeah, this one's alright. Some good kills, some good little twists, but yeah, kind of.
About on par with that one, or what?
I'd say a little better than 4. I'd say this is
Okay.
probably yeah. Not that none better than the first one, but yeah, not bad, not bad.
I'm gonna check it out. I've been wanting to check it out. There's not much else in the theaters. I want to see Spidey again in the theaters, of course.
Yeah, I've seen it like 3 times. It's pretty nice.
I went back and rewatched the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
I need to go watch that.
2 was good, but it was a little bit long. A little bit slow at
All
parts.
over the place. 2 was like I like the Spider-Man shit's cool, but like the emo fucking Peter Parker shit, kind of takes you out of it. But
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Which one? Hold on. Which one? The Amazing Spider-Man?
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, yeah, I need to watch it.
yeah, I like the.
Yeah.
I think that's the best costume. Like the second one, Amazing Spider-Man. That costume's sick.
Yeah, and the Goblin, they were actually like turning into goblins, was kind of.
I hate that actor too, Chris DeHaan, whatever the fuck.
Oh,
his name
for the green the kid for Harry.
is. Harry. Yeah.
Oh my god, that guy's a little fucking.
I hate that fucker. Anytime he
Schmuck.
shows up in a movie, he fucking sucks.
Yeah,
You
that was
like,
terrible.
what's her name is Gwen Stacy. She's cool. Fucking.
I don't like her. I could have done without her. She's okay.
But no, that Garfield's cold though. I like him.
If she dies, she dies.
Yeah, Garfield's he's good when he's Spider-Man. I think he's best when he's Spider-Man.
I need to watch it again. When is it dropping on Blu-ray, right? Any date yet?
No, I got my Steelbook pre-ordered though, my 4K. I think it's they said something about like March or some shit.
Okay.
What do you think of the rumors of them doing Amazing Spider-Man Part 3?
I don't know if they need to do that. I think if they just need to throw Garfield into the Sony verse, like with Venom and fucking Morbius, their little side universe. Just have him as a Spider-Man in that universe, and then have Tom Holland as a Spider-Man MCU. So you can still have two different Spider-Mans, two different universes. Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
that's why I heard the rumor about Morbius being pushed back. They want to add Garfield.
Well,
Spider.
they'd be smart to do so. I mean, that's instant money.
When is that movie dropping now? Because I know it's been pushed like at least 7 times, right?
I think it's March now. Yeah, some shit like that.
They should just do that. They should just make Garfield the like you said, the Sony versus Spider-Man, and let Holland come over to the MCU.
Yeah, he could fight Venom. He could fight Morbius. All the little shitty whatever side characters want to do in the Sony verse, and then Holland can be the one.
And it's perfect time because everybody's clamoring for that shit. Everybody's hyped off of Garfield.
He was like one of the biggest fucking like surprises in No Way Out. Like
definitely was. Yes.
He's like, totally all right, where's this fucking Spider-Man at? I want this Spider-Man. So yeah, I thought he was actually really good in No Way Home. Definitely.
Who directed the Spider-Man, the latest Spider-Man movie?
The same guy.
Yeah, John Watts.
That's been
I thought it was Remy, but I was way off.
No. Yeah, Remy's directing Doctor Strange too.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I heard rumors that Miss Marvel is in that that Doctor Strange movie. That should be making an appearance. Miss Marvel.
Probably the America Chavez is supposed to be in it. She's gonna be like a main character. You see the character with the star.
She's in it. Yeah.
Okay, that was a rumor I heard.
A little Puerto Rican flavor for Cello. He's gonna get juice.
And Womack. Oh no, that was past Womack. He's not. Womack is not.
A quarter of me is excited. So.
Womack is not Puerto Rican anymore officially.
He's from Alabama, Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he tried to do one of those 23andMe tests and it fucking exploded.
What the fuck? 23, 46 different races. Wolf, Shepherd, fucking
bag,
Malamute,
fucking Noah's
Turkish, fucking Arabian,
fucking Martian, fucking.
Shout out to one that can listening or watching, and he's a
Wakandan, Latvian and shit.
Lycan, fucking werewolf,
fucking Inhuman.
Inhumans? Oh my god. For what? You guys think you're funny, huh? Talking shit about me on the show.
You guys got some jokes. All right. Don't worry, he's not gonna watch this. Don't worry.
He's watching. He's listening to us on YouTube while he's washing dishes.
Oh my god.
It's jammies.
The coldest guy was claiming he was Puerto Rican though for like 5 years, dude. Like,
oh man.
He was all hyped on that shit.
What a transition. Niners,
Puerto Rican. He started rooting for all the Puerto Rican boxers and like fucking singers and shit. Started getting the hell into reggaeton and shit.
Mark Anthony poster on his wall and shit.
No, I'm not. I wasn't. It turns out I wasn't Puerto Rican.
Guess what, Momo? I'm not Puerto Rican.
Yeah, any form he fills out, it says other, he puts like other.
More than other.
More than
other plus.
other Omega.
Other Max. Oh fuck. What's the best streaming service? Real quick, I just thought of that. What's the best streaming service right now? It's kind of neck and neck a lot of the times here. HBO Max is up there.
HBO Max, Disney Plus.
Yeah,
I've been watching a lot of old Disney shit, like hella old
just Finding Nemo.
Hey, your question is if you had to pick two, and you can only have two streaming services, which ones would you pick?
I think I go with those two, HBO Max and Disney Plus, because Disney got the Star Wars and the Marvel right there. You got me.
Yeah, and they got the old school cartoons and shit, and then HBO.
HBO got all their catalog, plus
Warner Brothers shit.
Yeah,
and plus they got DC. I like Doom Patrol. That shit's pretty funny. It's weird, but it's funny.
Yeah, the other one I would say close is would be Amazon and Hulu.
Amazon's cool shit though. I like
Hulu's good too. I don't watch too much Am.
Hulu, I've been finding some cutty ass like documentaries on Hulu and shit. So I like watching that shit. So
that Missing 411 was sick. We talked about that. That's really pretty sick.
You gotta watch that, Ray. I don't know if Ray's really into that, but check it out.
Does that Spider-Man?
Spider-Man makes an appearance in the Hunter one. You gotta watch to the end though, and then he comes out. Does his little Spidey pose. Yeah, no, I can get by. If I had to pick two, I could get by with Disney Plus and HBO Max for sure. Netflix has fallen off, even though they got Cobra Kai and Stranger Things. By far, their shit is the weakest to me. They're too like teeny, trendy, weird, like just not my cup of tea. More for the younger. Yeah, I feel like it's geared toward younger girls. Netflix to me.
Yeah, they pop off on teenage show here and there. Like I stopped paying for my Netflix. I'm borrowing somebody's Netflix right now. Like I don't. If I could get rid of one, I got that's the one I got rid of. Like, yeah.
Well, this weekend we're not going to need any of that because we're going to be all on the football, fellas. So
Niners better win because it puts me in a bad mood for the rest of the week.
let's get the fuck out of here. Ray, you want to tell them where they can find you on your show? Give them all your info.
SF Comic Book Co. on the YouTubes, on the Instagrams, Facebook, all that crap. Go follow. You want to see some comic book news, discussing all the week's comic book dork news. Check us out. Mostly every Tuesdays. Use it as pre-show, for Gold Dirty Bastards. So check it out.
Shit.
For sure. We go on usually later due to Womack circumstances. He likes to go on at nighttime so he could howl at the moon and shit like that. I don't know what the fuck. All right, right on for coming on. Leo, you got anything you want? Any shout outs or anything?
Pretty much that's it, man. Go Niners.
It's tired.
Go Niners.
Go
Bang,
Niners.
bang, Niner gang.
I'm gonna take my COVID negative test. I'm gonna hit up Ray.
Take my negative test.
Take a negative test. I just
You don't pass. Yeah, you're pretty positive. You're not gonna pass that way. He's a positive kind of guy.
Oh, Niners.
All right, Niner gang. 24-20 Niners.
Yeah.
Trey Lance comes in and he's a factor, fellas.
Go get your Trey Lance
Mark
cards.
my words. I got like 10 of them already. All right, we're out of here. Catch us on Instagram at Gold Dirty Bastards. Let me post that shit up real quick. Oh, that's the Giants one. God damn it. There we go. At Instagram, at Gold Dirty Bastards with the Z podcast. Check us out on Twitter as well, at Gold Bastards with the Z. Not an S, a Z. We'll catch y'all next week. Check us out. All our content is available. If you go to IG, you get our Linktree page that has all our Anchor, YouTube, all the good stuff. All our social media, everything all in one spot.
Follow, subscribe, drop a comment.
So easy, a dumb fuck could click it. So just you can't miss it. Check us out. Catch us. We'll catch y'all on the other side next week. Late.